his behavior, but she admits she's only doing it to survive the last year without being harassed. However, Stan thinks these decisions don't end with high school and will follow her all her life. Then he tries to confess what happened to Ellis, but they're interrupted by Dama, which annoys Stan, so he leaves alone. As Dama leaves the school, the gang starts insulting him again and Dama gives them double fingers. Furious, the trio starts chasing him through the woods. At home, Stan notices the shed door shaking and grabs a bat before moving closer. Suddenly Joe makes a hole in the door and grabs Stan by the neck, allowing him to see his monstrous face. The sun soon starts burning Joe's hands, so it's easy for Stan to free himself and Joe goes back into hiding. At that moment Dama arrives bleeding and yells at Stan for leaving him alone. Stan interrupts him to explain Ellis and his dog are dead and that there's a monster in the shed. Dama doesn't believe him and Stan agrees to show him, but first he grabs some things to block the door hole. Suddenly Dama starts hearing his name and when he comes closer, Joe appears at the door. Stan immediately rushes to cover the hole and Dama helps him nail it down. Afterward Dama gets excited because he thinks they can use the monster to kill the gang, but Stan thinks that's taking it too far and forbids him from committing any murders. That night Stan goes to bed with a knife and watches an old vampire movie to learn their weaknesses. There's burning them with sunlight, destroying their black hearts, and decapitation. Suddenly a woman comes out from a naughty poster on the wall and sits on Stan to do the dirty with him, but she suddenly transforms in an ugly vampire and bites him, only for Stan to wake up. As he looks for his shoes, he looks under the bed and finds the vampire again, but this is a nightmare as well. Annoyed, he tears the poster off the wall. Then he climbs on top of the shed and starts drilling holes in the roof so the sunlight can hurt Joe, but there's still enough shadows for him to hide. Afterward Sheriff Dorney comes to see Stan to ask about Ellis and Stan says he is out, which Dorney finds strange because his car is still at the entrance. Stan swears he doesn't know where Ellis is and blames it on the old man's drinking binges. Dorney explains the family living up the road had all their rabbits killed so the husband went looking for the culprit, but he never came back. When she shows him a picture of the guy, Stan recognizes Joe yet says he's never seen him.